What is up, guys, and welcome back to a brand new season and episode of The Journey. We're still with club number 2, Bohemians, and we're now moving into the new season. This will be our second season, you could probably call it, because we've only done half a season. But let's have a quick look at training, at transfers, and who we brought in. Didn't bring in many, as you can see here, only brought in a few. But let's first have a look at who we sent out. First of all, we sent out Lloyd Buckley on loan, and then we, as you can see, got rid of a load of people who did not feature at all for us last year. Adam White, a left back. Dave McAllister, who was fairly injury prone when we came in, centre midfielder. John Mountney, who was a right back, or a right midfielder. Gavin Brennan, who was a left and right midfielder. Gary Delaney, who was a centre back. And Dean Halloran, who was a right back that I brought in and didn't really feature him at the start of last year. Jake Kelly we let go as well, and Adam O'Connor went to Shelbourne on a free. Ryan Swan, who I felt needed game time, but I wasn't really willing to sell him unless it was for a high price. He did well in some of the games he played last year. He only made 16 appearances, scoring 5 goals, so I felt that a loan deal would be good for him. Then we let out Liam Boson, who was the keeper we actually brought in last year, and I shall explain to you why I've let him go. You will understand in a minute. Philip Lowry, a man we brought in last year as well, just couldn't burst into the side. Not that I gave him much opportunity, but opportunities I did give him didn't really show signs that he was better than anyone in that current position. Which is central midfield, and you can know with Shane Duggan and Lopez and Willow Flood, they dominated those positions last year. Jason Keogh was the panic boy goalkeeper we brought in, the 18-year-old. We let him out on a free transfer, and Ryan O'Reilly is going back to Shelbourne for 100k. I was in shock when they came to us. I was like he didn't really play well for us, which he didn't. He didn't feature at all. And well, let's see, he made 1 appearance for us, and we bought him off Shelbourne for 90 grand. So I just put him out for sale. His value was 40, so I said, okay, I'll try 100 and then work my way down, because at the league I might make a profit off him, which I didn't think I would, but I did. I made a 10k profit on him, which I was happy with. I wasn't complaining. We let Jimmy Dunn go for a free transfer to Longford Town, a centre back who never really made it with us, and Kingsley Agu, who had an awful lot of potential when we first came in, but it just wasn't happening. He couldn't break into the side. His stats weren't improving. He does have some good stats, but he's not going to replace Coutinho Carey. We brought in Reece Grego Cox, and he is a very good player. He came from QPR. One of the real reasons as well why I let the likes of Ryan Swan out, because I can fill him in that position, and I still have Danny North and Rob Lehane there, and he is younger than Ryan Swan. We then brought in Anthony Breslin. He is a left back. Brought me as a backup kind of thing. He has some good stats, can improve as well. He's only young, 23, so we brought him in just for a backup for Shane Griffin. Then I brought in Kevin Toner, who would probably be one of our biggest signings. 23-year-old, used to play for Aston Villa, I believe it was, and he's a solid centre back, and he can also play left back as well. Some great pace on him. His heading is great, tackling is great. His positioning isn't the best, but we are working on that. His off the ball and leadership is also brilliant. Acceleration very good. Pace, as I said, his jumping reach is very good. So all in all, he is a very good player, a bit like Stephen Best. So I think those two will really go together. I don't really want to take Adam O'Driscoll out, or Aaron O'Driscoll, whatever his name is, but it's just in case, you know what I mean. Like I seen some stage last year, O'Driscoll was struggling in some games, but in others he was outstanding. He scored an awful lot of goals from set pieces for ourselves. The last player then we've brought in is Aaron McAniff, and he's a central midfielder, and I think he has some very good stats. 12 corners, first touch is 12, and his passing is very good. That's really what I brought him in. He has very good passing. I wanted to improve the passing of the team, even though last year the pass we had was great. From 70 to 80 nearly every match. It was very good. His penalty taking very good, as is his technique. He has some good, very good pace for a central midfielder, and acceleration. Very good agility as well. It'll be something to look at. So they are the 4 signs we brought in. Not much, but I did say I wasn't going to do what I done last year, and that's oversign people. So people that look how many I've let go and haven't made anything of them. So today we're going to take on Dundalk in the Irish President's Cup, and fingers crossed we can come out with a win. We hammered them the last time, so let's jump straight on into it. As you guys know, from last episode, actually not from last episode, but if you follow me over on Twitter at the Near Gamer, by the way, you'll see that I got a new contract for next year. But I'm after forgetting to show you previous matches. We played PSG reserves in the first game, got hammered 3-1. It was going to happen. It was just for the cash, really. Then we played Jablonec, beat them 2-0. Grego Cox with 2 forced goals for the club. It was a very good game. We went on to play AS Monaco then, hammered 4-1. Once again, expected. And then we went to play on Marseille even, and this was actually a hard game. And it was hard to swallow as well that it was 1-0. We could have ran out with a draw and it would have been good. I would have took that result. Then we went on to play FK Pripram, and beat them 4-2. It was a runaway. We dominated the whole game. Passing was absolutely unbelievable. Pity we had to score an own goal, but look, it is what it is. And then we went on to play Cabinteely and beat them 4-1. But another own goal stopped us from having a clean sheet. And I believe, speaking of clean sheets, I forgot to show you one player, and I will show you him now in a minute. We then went to play on IFK Norrköping, and we got beaten 2-1 with them. A very scrappy game. The forwards weren't really there, but as you see, they're going to be swapping and changing, in pre-season. But let me go back in real quick before this episode starts to drag on and just show you the other player I brought in. It's obviously in this one. Yeah, here he is here. He's Irish, as you can see. His name is Mutez Huelt. Yeah, I'm going to change that. We're going to name him Huey. Here's spell Huey. Yeah, we just leave it at that. Huey. Hoogie. Yeah, Hoogie. Right, hold on. Hoogie. There we go. Hoogie Bear. Yeah. We do that. Right, so Hoogie Bear in goal. 23-year-old. His stats are very good. His handling, his kicking is very good. His aerial reach is very good. Decisions, anticipation, all very good. We're working on his throwing. His agility is brilliant. Jumping reach very good. But there is obviously an awful lot of room for improvement within him. But he was stronger than our last goalkeeper, I felt, and I just felt he'd be better suited for us, really, So let's jump into the game now. We're not going to play Huggy Bear this game. I think we can take Shane Duggan out. I'm going to take out Lehane as well. I've been impressed with Cox from the pre-season. Who else? We also give Willow Flood a new contract, and Keith Keane. I felt it was important for us to give them new contracts, just because they have been important to us the last year, and I think we may need to call up on them, Whoops. Now we're going to take Duggan out and we're going to bring in McAnuff, but let's switch him maybe with Lopez, and they seem better in those positions. Let me see. I can have an awful lot of substitutes for this game, so that's happy days. Kevin Toner, do I give him a first game? I think I might, yeah. We put him in for O'Driscoll. But he's not the best. Well, he plays as a stopper. We don't play stopper. DeMeo seems to be decreasing in that position. Saying that, he could have always played like that. I don't know. I can't remember. Was it out of contract? I only gave him a new contract. Okay, now this is something we don't want. Is it because of his age? Yeah, he's recently signed a new contract. What the? I don't want someone coming in and robbing him. Right, but anyway, let's jump into the game. Right, Supple in goal, super Supple, and we have Keown right back, Toner centre half with Best, and Griffin left back. Central midfielder, defensive midfielder is Conor DeMeo. On the right of central midfield is McAnuff and Lopez on the left. Attacking midfield is Graham Coutinho Curry. Deep line forward is Grego Cox, and Matt Roberts is the poacher. So that is what we're going to go for. I believe we have improved, to be honest. I don't think our squad was really didn't really need to be as big as it was last year. Okay, it was handy that it was, but we didn't use half the players because some of them were wide players. We don't play a wide tactic. The computer phones are slow. Yeah, we know that. I have a slow computer. But yeah, we didn't need an awful lot of players we had last year. Unfortunately, oh, what's going on here? One sec, guys. One sec. Right, we are back, and I don't know what happened there. This screen just went black. But what was I saying? Yeah, I was looking for players from the likes of defensive midfielders. Couldn't really find anyone who was at good enough standard, you know. And look, if I'm not going to just bring someone in just for the sake of it. It's not me. I'll bring in someone I feel is going to make a difference, someone who can actually be called upon to come in when they're needed. And not only that, but they either have to be good enough for backup or good enough to replace a current player in the squad. And DeMeo is, as we all know, our best player. You know, so it only made sense not to get someone else in and pay them a wage, like a high enough wage. Even £200 or €200 or whatever is too high. So I said, okay, I'll just leave it. You know, we have Keith. Oh, here we are. Roberts is in early here, and Roberts, and there it is. 1-0, 21 seconds in. This is amazing. Absolute scenes. Dundalk have not got off to a good start whatsoever, but we have, and it's just an easy long ball up from Keown to Roberts, and he just has the pace on the defender and the keeper. I'm not too sure what he was doing there, but look, we'll take that. And whether to say concentrate already or not, I don't want them to be relaxed too much. That's not what you want, because then we definitely will concede a goal. Yeah, we have Keith Keane for that defensive midfield position, and when we did call upon him last year, he did well. You know, he scored his fair share of goals. Here's Roberts again, and it's saved by Bonham, and the keeper keeps it in. Oh, and Roberts nearly gets to the trailing ball. 7 minutes in. It's a good start. It's a very good start. I need to get a new recorder. I need to sort something out about recordings, because like I understand you guys are probably very frustrated and all about the watermark. Believe me, it is something I'm trying to sort out. I am going to give OBS another try. I'm not too sure whether for the next recording or the one after. I'll see what time I have. I'm actually going to record 2 recordings tonight. Tonight is Thursday. There's an episode that's gone out today earlier on, and this one will be for Friday, and I'll do the next one for Saturday because I have plans on the weekend. So yeah, it's just so you just have something to see. Usually I don't do a recording on a Sunday anyway. I will record, but it won't go out until the Monday. It's so I can spend time, you know, with friends, family, girlfriends, this, that, and the other. You know, because the computer is so slow and I'm only starting off. I feel that like I get distracted too much, and I tend to neglect other people a little bit. But obviously you have to work hard to get where you want, and I plan on getting where I want. So that will happen in time, I hope. But let's get back to the game, and Robert picks it up here from a bad clearance from Dundalk, and he holds on to it past the Griffin into DeMeo. McAnuff, Cox, Back into Coutinho. Oh, Coutinho Carey nearly, just nearly. Here he is with the corner kick. Whips it in. And the ball is cleared, but he'll got to get to it first. And it's Keown who has that pace. He has the pace over the Dundalk player. I feel that they're coming back into the game a little bit. 50% possession. It might be too early, but like, they are calm, they're motivated. I don't see them messing up, but it's always just in case, you know. He's asking the lads to concentrate. It's no big deal, you know. It's just a simple gesture. Lads, just concentrate, relax. Don't let them in too much. Please don't concede. But we know what Dundalk are like. I don't think I wouldn't have come into this game assuming that we beat them 4-0 last game easily. I wouldn't have come into this game thinking we're going to do the same again, especially as a first real challenge of the season. The ball's whipped in and it's cleared, and Cox clears it to Roberts, and we are on the break now in numbers. Coutinho, Carey, Grego Cox plays to Lopez, Carey, De Mayo, and there's wide man Griffin. Oh, Griffin's dispossessed. Griffin's renowned for doing that. He just tends to lose the ball when he's very high up the field, and May lumbers here. Oh, and it doesn't. The ball is cleared by Keown. It falls back to Kinsley. Hand, who, great save by Supple. Hand is actually the young fella we had on loan last year from Dundalk, and it wasn't until really late on in the season when I started playing him a bit more. I gave him a few games. He scored a good few goals for us, league, for the appearances that he made. But I just found that he was and it was actually one of his cons in his scouting report. He could be very selfish with the ball, which I did find. Like, there was one goal he did score, and it was nearly from the byline. It was a clear shot, but instead of passing the ball back across the goal, there's 1-0. By the man, Keith Hand. He scored against us. Shouldn't have let him go. Saying that, I did make an inquiry about him, and they wanted 1.2 million for him. Yep, I know. But look, I can't really give him much credit for that. Who could miss him there? You know, like, but a goal before half time, and it rounds it out to 1-0. And they have seemed to they have the upper hand here. And here's Roberts in. Roberts. Oh, Grego Cox just shoots wide. But they've had the upper hand here. The closing stages of the first half. But hopefully, if I want to be assertive with them, just say it hasn't been good enough out there. You know, see how they react to it, and they've reacted very well, as they always do. Now back out for the second half. Let's try cancel them out. I believe we could do it. I believe our squad is good enough. It's taken a bit of a shaving. The squad has got a bit of a haircut. It's looking nice. It's looking fresh. And hopefully injuries won't be a big matter this year. Although they weren't really last year. As far as I can remember, like, there was no major injuries. Okay, we had Matt Roberts out a few times, and we had the players there to replace him. Oh, and here's Grego Cox. Oh man, you have to be finishing those opportunities. Damn it. 50 minutes in, and we seem to be creeping back into it. You know, 8 shots, 4 on target. Here's Griffin with the throw in, past to De Mayo. Back to Griffin, and then lovely ball to Carey, who plays it up for Roberts, but Roberts just, the defender's just standing off him. He knows the pace he has. Here's McAnuff. Back to Roberts, here's the Carey, into Grego Cox. Oh, the save by the goalkeeper, and out for the corner. I'm putting on a bit of pressure here, boys. Ball whipped in. Toner falls out to De Mayo now, and he goes all the way back to Keown. Lopez, Best, and that's the end of the highlight. I'm a bit tempted to maybe go to control, because we know they can be dangerous on a counter attack, and I wouldn't be all encouraged to go like into extra time and all that with the first game. So I'm just gonna go control and just hope we can keep the ball a little bit more. You know, walk our way into the box. It might be a little bit slower, but look, it's all the same. If a goal is scored, that's the main thing. I want to. Maybe we should make a substitution. Who do we have here now that we can bring on? Keith Keane isn't here. What the hell? He's really the only player I can bring on. Or can we bring Willow Flood on? Yeah, bring Willow Flood on for Connor DeMeo. He's looking a bit tired. So's Graham Coutinho there. It's James McGrath here. James McGrath, yeah. I won't bring him in just yet. We'll give Coutinho Curly a few more minutes. I'm looking to maybe. I could have sold Jamie McGrath this year, but I didn't. I said, look, I'll hold on to him for one more year. I'll hopefully be able to play him a bit more. I know I played Curry an awful lot last year. I did. Hence the reason he got the awards he did. I don't know if you've seen me on Twitter at the Near Gamer. As I see, I put up loads of screenshots of what happened when the season was over, and Matt Roberts and Curry seem to be the two main men for the awards. Curry getting Player of the Year, Roberts getting Under 21 Player of the Year, and then Young Player of the Year. So it was a good season all in all. Roberts dedicating one to me. You know, thank you very much. I highly appreciate it. I'm honoured. We need to go back attacking here. We haven't created a shot at all. No, we don't want to go there. Yeah, attacking. And here's Griffin. Griffin to McGrath. McGrath into Cox. Oh, and it's a beautiful save of the keeper, and Roberts is offside. I don't think I'm gonna go as far as saying. Oh, I punched myself in the head there. I'm not gonna go as far as saying to push forward or demand more. I'm just gonna encourage them. You know, they seem very motivated. They're looking calm. No, there's no nervousness out there. Thank God. The struggle we had was Nick with Cardiff McEwenny on their nerves. They'd walk out onto the pitch and they'd be shaking. But we're into the 80th minute now and only 10 minutes left. I don't want to make another change just yet. But our first game of the season, the lads are looking very, very tired, which is expected. Ismail, is that his name? Here's Griffin with a free kick and cannot get it goal, which didn't expect him to either, in fairness. 86th minute. Come on, guys, come on. I have faith in you. I can't say that now. Looks like it's going to go to the end. And here's McGrath with a free in. Best Griffin. Oh, and it's cleared out for a corner kick. And who's going to bring it in? It's McAniff. Whips it in. There's Flood and Roberts out at the edge of the box. Oh, and the keeper saves it for another corner kick. Can we keep this pressure on them? Here's McAniff with the ball back in again. Oh, not again. And the ball can't. No, Gregor Cox also. That was a lovely header from Toner all the same. And the keeper just parried it, and there was no. If there was just someone there in an onside position, it would have been very handy. Here's the man we don't like, Gaffney, over to Horgan. We don't want to let them get one this late. Get it out. This fella's dangerous. Not the whole team is dangerous. I don't see Walters. Funny enough. I also don't see Benteke, Jonathan Benteke. Shane Griffin drawing the foul. No yellow card though. It's something he had to do. We're over the 2 minute mark now. And it's end of 90 minutes. What do I say to them? Do I say I'm still disappointed? Because I kind of am in a way. Keep going out there. How did they react to that? Lovely. That's exactly the reaction I want to see with my players. I believe we can do this. I don't really want to make another substitution just yet, because they are our two strongest forwards. I don't believe bringing a new one on is going to change our game much. You know, we have Danny North and all, but if anything is going to change, it's going to be with those two men up front. You could probably bring Rob Lehane on. But here's McAnuff into Grego Cox to McGrath. Roberts back to McGrath. Out to Keown. Ball whipped into Keown. Can't get anywhere, but Roberts collects it. Lopez. Grego Cox. Oh, and it's a lovely ball to Keown. McAnuff. Flood. McGrath. Roberts. Like all that passing, and he just rolls it straight into the keeper's hands. Lopez is looking very tired. As McAnuff, the whole team is really. Gaffney, don't want him to get anywhere near 25 yards. We know what way he can thump the ball. Torgan and Supple is glad to save it, thank God. Well, I'm glad that Supple can save it. Now, what do we do, guys? What do we do? I'm thinking Grego Cox. I think he's coming off for Rob Lehane. I didn't start him in this game. I do believe Grego Cox. He did. I've seen it myself. He played very well in the pre-season, and I felt that he deserved that for a starting match. But look, he's not going to score in every game. But Rob Lehane, we know what he's like. His partnership with Matt Roberts is very good. And I want to have a quick look at, has our passing improved? 76, no, it's still the same. But look, maybe improvements in the season will happen. Now Lehane to Roberts. Back to Lehane. Into McAnuff. Roberts again. McGrath. Oh, and it's saved again by the keeper. He's just, every keeper we play, it's just our best day of the career. McAnuff whips it in. Cannot find a man. Lehane tracks back. It's good to have fresh legs up front, and it knocks it down. McGrath. Roberts. Lopez. Back to Roberts. McAnuff. Back to Roberts again. Here's Flood. Lehane. So they seem to be playing an awful lot of men now behind the ball. Roberts into Lehane. Oh, and it's cut out. But we are playing very well. Oh, and we lose the ball. But the last thing we need to do is get counter-attack. But Griffin is back to collect it. I'm not liking the look of the condition of the team whatsoever. There's an awful lot of red coming up. An awful lot of red. Roberts, can he whip it in and find someone? Oh, he can't. Keeper gathers it. He was aiming at the far post, but just wasn't high enough. Toner there. Up to Roberts, and it's a lovely ball as well. Lehane. Into McAnuff. Oh, into McGrath. Oh, Jesus. Look, McAnuff with the ball in, and he cannot find anyone either. Our crosses really need to improve this year, I think. Oh, Lehane steals it. And can we get anything from this one? Oh, Roberts just can't get onto it. We still have another half to play. Another 15 minutes, so let's hope we can get something out of this. I'm going to get them to concentrate, because it's getting to that stage of the game where, you know, tired legs, tired minds, tired bodies and souls. But if we just get them to that little bit extra, give them that little bit of extra confidence that they can do it, I believe we can come out of this game victorious. The pre-match prediction was penalties, and usually that whoever makes those predictions is usually right. And I don't know how many penalty shootouts have we won as manager of Bowes. I think we've only had 2. I think, have we? I think we actually might have only had 1 against Dundalk, and that was one we lost. So that's a good reason not wanting to go to penalties, isn't it? Lopez to McGrath. Into Roberts. Back to McGrath. Oh, and the ball is just cut out from to Lehane. It was a beautiful ball. The defender just read it very well. Toner cuts it out. Keown plays across the best. Gives it to Griffin. McAnuff. Up for Lehane, and here's Lehane. He's in here. Oh, and the keeper just takes it off his toe. Keown. We are Like, how do Dundalk have more possession? Every highlight there's been, we've had the ball. Well, apart from this one, maybe. Please don't score from this. Oh no, and he's in here, and there it is. It's 1-0 to Dundalk. Oh, 1-0, 2-1. Right, we're going overload. No, we were going overload. Anyways, I think it's a cheek. Oh, it's not. It's a lovely ball, and there may have been a contention for offside there, but well, I can't say anything. It's a game, but it's a frustrating game, and unfortunately, you can't appeal goals like red cards. That's just how it works. And that is it, guys. We've lost. Oh, or have we? McGrath plays to Lopez into Griffin. Flood. We cannot find our way past. No, and Flood sends it over, and that is it, guys. 2-1. Look, I feel we were unfortunate that game. Really do. That'd be a hard result to take. They're getting confidence from me. That's good. The morale is still very good. It's probably a Mickey Mouse Cup anyway. Commiserations. I feel we played well. Yeah, that's what I'll say to that one. Like, look at those stats. Those stats just go to show we were on top for the majority of the game. Right, guys. I'm not sure if I'm going to do another game. I think this is only going to be just a one game episode, just because of shows. Like, it's going to run on a bit if I do another game, you know. So that is it for this episode, guys. When I come back, I will come back straight away. What I'll do is I'll come back for, which one will I come back for? I'll come back early first, because I want to show you the cup game against a Lone Town, because I'm going to mix it up a little bit in that one. I want to show you the other players we have to offer. So what I'll do is I'll come back for the Galway I'll come back for the Lone Town game and Sligo Rovers game, okay? So that is it for today's episode, guys, or this episode. And thanks for watching. Of course, leave a like on the video if you enjoyed it. Don't forget to comment down below, give me all that feedback. Subscribe to the channel if you're new for more daily content, and subscribe to me over on Twitter at TheNewGamer for all the latest updates on videos and my channel. Thanks very much, guys. Adios.